How did the Philadelphia Eagles offense go from this?
A little shovel, looking for an edge, gets it, Saquon Barkley, first down, Barkley, oh! Saquon!
To this.
Some third and long, going deep, Devontae Smith, incomplete!
Philadelphia Eagles are at a dilemma right now entering the last week of the season. There are no signs of fixing this offense. If the Bills game wasn't a telltale sign that Kevin Patullo doesn't know what the heck he's doing, then I don't know what to tell you. Look at how many superstars we have on this Philadelphia Eagles offense. And you're telling me we are the 24th best offense in the league? With A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, one of the best offensive lines in the league, and you can't figure it out yet in the last week of the season. This is ridiculous, especially as an NFL coach. Week in and week out, the Eagles are getting bailed out by this premier defense. The offense has been taking years off my life every time they step foot on the field. Each week I hope something changes, but unfortunately until Patullo gets fired, there will be no change. Sirianni can only do so much as a one-dimensional coach. Look, I love the guy, but we must take a step back and realize he's a leader of the locker room and not the leader of the offensive play calling. He's never been an offensive guru ever since entering the NFL as a coach, and we know this. Kevin Patullo, though, he should have never been promoted to offensive coordinator, and we know this as Philadelphia Eagles fans. And I don't know why Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman didn't pick up on this. It was a mistake from the beginning, especially after the Brian Johnson catastrophe. I mean, this time we have a way better defense, so you don't see the collapses much. I'm telling you, if we didn't have this good defense, this team would not be in the playoffs right now as we're speaking. This is one of the worst offenses I've seen since the 2020 season when we had Carson Wentz playing hero ball every week. And it's disappointing, frankly, because Philadelphia Eagles fans waited all year to watch this piss poor action from the offensive coach. Everyone's just giving up because Kevin Patullo doesn't know what he's doing on that football field. And I honestly think Brian Johnson did a better job than Kevin Patullo. At least he stayed aggressive during the game. Patullo starts aggressive, I like it, but you have to finish the game aggressively. No matter if you're up by 10 points or 30 points, your goal on offense is to move the ball down the field. Why are we trying to play so conservative so early? Do we not remember blowing leads because we let the foot off the gas? How many leads did we blow this year? I could count 3 off the top of my head. I know Dallas was the prime one that really stood out to me. We were up 21-0 right before halftime, and you don't score a single point at the end of the game. You know, through that entire half, you go the entire half without scoring. That's just unacceptable. Once the second half starts, all it is Saquon up the middle twice and then a deep ball from 3rd and 10. We should not have 3rd and longs every single play. We are the only team that is always 3rd and 9 and longer. You know why? Because Kevin Patullo likes to run when Saquon Barkley is not going anywhere. Yes, the offensive line has regressed a little bit. Why are you still trying to run the football? Of course it's not gonna work, especially when you're just spamming the same play over and over again. I don't understand what we're doing out here. It's hard to really believe these guys are for real. It's like we're running in circles. You see the mistakes. Why aren't we fixing them? It's because Patullo's lost and our offense is broken. And I believe the players were right from the beginning and they're giving up on this football team. It's unfortunate, but I think A.J. Brown was right from the beginning, and we should have known Patullo is a fraud, and he's a disgrace to this fan base. After this season wraps up, Philadelphia Eagles should look to move on from Kevin Patullo and look for outside sources to come in and take the position. I wouldn't mind the Eagles taking a shot on Brian Dable, a former Giant, who already knows the division and already worked with Jalen Hurts when he was in Alabama. This would be a perfect opportunity to pair Hurts with someone he already has familiarities with, and maybe it would work out perfect for them. Or an even better option if Shane Steichen gets fired in the offseason. The Eagles should 100% be in on him. Steichen single-handedly made the Eagles' offense one of the best in 2022, and it almost led Hurts to taking the crown as an MVP. I think this is the dream come true scenario for Philadelphia, and it would help them reach that high-powered offense category again, and where they're just firing on all cylinders like they used to in 2022. We need to keep a good run game, but we also need to let Hurts launch that football, and that's just my opinion.